Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DrunkenJedi, and tonight I've got something a little bit different. I'm going to be casting a PUG, a European PUG between two completely fresh, well, for the most part, teams. These people are not on the same teams. They're not established teams. They're just a bunch of people who've decided to come together to play a friendly 7v7 with some tryharding thrown in, of course. Here we see the teams are almost ready. We have 13 people on the server, so we're just waiting for the last person to join before we will start stacking. I do believe that the person is either on the server and they're just being silly, or we are actually legitimately waiting for them. Either way, the fact that we're not a rotating server means that this might actually be a map that we're playing, which is interesting. We have been seeing Tartarus being played in the recent winter draft, which was, I believe, a success in terms of this map. I believe that teams did enjoy playing on this particular map, so we will indeed be seeing a game of Tartarus here tonight. I will be acting as solo cast and also solo camera. I do apologise for the mistakes I make. This is not something I do often. Doing solo camera is not the easiest of things, especially in tribes, let alone solo cast. So I'll do my best, but no promises on that one, guys. And of course, I'm just doing this purely for the fun of it. So if I just look at the Mumble channel, I'll just bring that up in a second. Alright, so I've got the Mumble channel here. We see on Team Diamond Sword, we have Heart, Demon Snail, Equi, JP, Lucas666, Miller, and Yods. That's Diamond Sword. On Blood Eagle, we have Dortmunder Jungs, Fingen, Joshua94NL, Sawon, Turbo Yeli, Ubenoob, and Sardilli. Both teams have some very established and very competent players, and so I think it could be a close one. If I was to guess at who would win, I am not entirely sure. Diamond Sword have Heart, he's a good capper, so is Demon Snail, he's also an established capper, and Equi and JP. They've got a lot of people who can cap on that team. If I had to guess, Heart will not want to cap. He doesn't really like capping in pugs anymore because of tryhard sentinels. So we may be potentially seeing JP running cap. But then again, considering that they have 4 people who are all good at capping, I honestly wouldn't be able to call it. Yods, I'd imagine, would roam, but he's also been known to play standy and snipe. I've never really seen him go offense, so roam, standy, or snipe is probably what we'll see Yods doing. Maybe Malure sniping? I can't remember if I've ever seen Malure sniping in a pug. It's possible, Whereas on Diamond Sword, we've got Dortmunder, Fingen, Joshua, Sawon, Turboyeli, Ubenoob, Dilly. Would cap them. Turbo, I guess, would cap them. I think Sawon also knows how to cap. Fingen, I don't know, because Ubenoob likes to play standy, so I'm not sure how they'll run that. I think Dort would probably go offense with Sardilli roam, if I had to guess. So Turbo cap, Dilly roam, Ubenoob or Fingen stand. And I guess Sawon snipe. I think he snipes. I don't know. Oh, I think I actually heard Josh mention he wanted to snipe. I think in the picking phase. So I honestly not sure how to call positions in this one. Still waiting for the 14th person to get their act together and actually get in the damn server. So we actually have 7 people in both of the channels, but the 7th one of the teams is yet to get their act together and get into the damn server. So we'll just be waiting for them to actually, you know, do that. That would be great. I think in the meantime, put on some music. Oh, as I put on music, they actually get their 7th person, so I'll be turning that off. I'm sorry guys, no Jackson 5 today, as they are indeed getting ready and switching over. Yes. So Joshua94NL is actually sniping, confirmed by Dilly in chat. So this will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. So if Joshua is sniping, let me just bring this up. So Joshua is sniping. I still don't know who's going to play stand. It could be Ubenoob or Fingen. What's Ubenoob? Ubenoob's in the path. Fingen, he's playing brute. So unless unless Ubanoob's just mucking around his path, it looks like it will be Fingon playing Standy as he is in the heavy suit. But it does look like we'll be beginning. They're actually yet to fully cross over. There we go. In the nick of time, he crosses over, and so the teams have started. So yet again, I think I'll call out the teams' rosters on Blood Eagle. We have Sauron, TurboJedi, Ubenoob, Dortmund the Youngs, Fingon, Dilly, and Stoptegel, which is Joshua's Smurf. On Diamond Sword, we have Yodzanklai, Malur, Luca, Bill Clinton, Demon Snell, JP, and Hart. It looks like TurboJedi and Dort will be pushing out to the right here. Maybe a double cap coming out at the beginning here. That's Raider and Soldiers, so interesting to see that. Sal, he's here. He's spotting out JP, so they're going to know what's up there. Doesn't look like there's any offense from the left here, so everything's happening over here. Whereas meanwhile at the Blood Eagle base, we've got Diamond Sword. Hart has indeed gone offense with Fingon on stand. He's actually being pincered by both Luca and Hart here, so let's see how Fingon manages to hold it up here. Not particularly well, as he is being whittled down as it is 2v1. Dilly's here to help, but he's not good enough. And wow, JP, not a rock bounce, but that bounce, he is out. That is front to front. It's been a while since we've seen that happen. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, doesn't look like Blood Eagle have their capper out. Looks like he was taken out, unfortunately for them. Ubanoob's is going to opt to try and cluster this, but there's just too much from Diamond Swords, and that's going to be a retrieve whenever they feel like it. Hart's going to go to stand, he's going to retrieve it in time, and that's an easy cap for Team Diamond Swords. Well, very well played by them. JP's roots just too fucking strong. He literally... So this is his approach. I don't know his setup, but he approached like this. Was it? I think it was like this. And I went like that. Bounced off this, and then went up here. I mean, come the fuck on. That's pretty fucking... I don't know what to call that, but I certainly think it's pretty powerful. Let's put it that way. So yet again, we have both teams setting up on their respective offensive routes. Them actually passing each other here, as Malur's opting to play Sentinel up in the middle here with Stoptegel. So both snipers here. It's actually interesting to see two snipers so close to each other, but there you have it. Malur's going to be taken out because Stoptegel has assistance from Sauron. Was it Sauron? Yeah. Meanwhile, we do see Hart and TurboJedi passing each other. Hart's actually on a cap route this time. They will spot each other, and Hart's about, I don't know, 10 seconds out from now. But Fingon and Dilly are both up, both undisrupted, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if Hart makes a very painful end here. Meanwhile, the flag is out. TurboJedi is going about 200, about 500 health, and, well, he's made most of the journey. He's got plenty of support from Josh, Sauron, Ubanoob's over there as well. Demon Snail's here to maybe make something happen, but he's all alone. Hart's here, unable to grab the flag. I'd imagine he was body blocked. Fingon was taken out, it seems, but no matter. The cap didn't go anywhere. We have some crash with Diamond Sword, but I'm not sure it'll be enough. There's plenty of Blood Eagle people here, and it's just Yods here. Yods isn't going to be able to do anything against that much defense, so that is 1-1 for Blood Eagle Diamond Sword. Equalising the scores there, showing that Blood Eagle, even though that Diamond Sword managed to get the first cap out, they still are in this. I believe this. Yeah, this server actually hasn't been reconfigured to the old rule set, so we're currently playing on the EU draft rule set, meaning that it is 20 minutes a game with 5 minutes of overtime if that is necessary. So we'll be seeing a shorter game than normal here. Now, both teams seeming to opt for force fields. There was a force field here earlier. It seems that Luca's playing Standy in the time. No, he's not Standy. He's the opposite team. Luca here is doing some disrupt against Fingon, who is seemingly unawares of Hart coming in, but Hart's not going to grab JP. He's the real monster here. He gets out. About half health. He might have disked for extra speed, or Stoptegel might have done some damage. That seems more likely. As JP is home, nevertheless, he's taken down pretty low, and there is danger of it being retrieved by Sound, but I say danger, it was not necessarily going to happen. Wonderful mid-air with a Standy there, taking out the Kappa. But yeah, that was never going to happen on that retrieve there. It was a possibility of a hero return, but unfortunately for him, it just wasn't to be. Looks like Blood Eagle, they actually had 2 Kappas in tandem. Ubenoob, I think he's realised his route isn't going anywhere. Either that, or he did this just to get there quicker. Is he going for the flag? Dude, if you're going to do a semi-route, at least, you know, do it in like a medium or something, because this is going nowhere. And he misses the flag. That was special, Loop-a-Doop. That was very, very special. But we do have Dortmunger, Sauron. They're here to cover for TurboJelly, who is, I'd estimate, around about 12 seconds out as he flies up nice and high here. Meanwhile, at the Blood Eagle defense, JP, he is also nice and high, and he is also about 10 seconds out. TurboJelly, we can see across the map, he's going to be coming in now. The offense on Diamond Sword is not doing the best of job. Actually, no, what am I saying? Fingen was killed. But will it be enough? JP's coming in now. Dilly is alive. Fingen's here to get a hero conk, and he times it beautifully. JP grabs the flag, and it immediately conked. Well timed by them. TurboJelly with the cap as it was retrieved in time. Yod's here just to do some spite killing, because why not? Actually, they might try something out of this. Demon Snail and Heart are also here. Nah, I doubt this will come to anything. There's just too much Blood Eagle for that to come to anything. So well played by Blood Eagle. That is 2-2 now, equalized yet again. Do apologise for any breaks in the cast, as I do have to drink water to keep my voice going, and there is no co-caster to support me in this, so this will happen occasionally, I'm afraid. Speaking of things I'm afraid of, it isn't Demon Snail, because he's a scrub. Of course, I'm just kidding. He is, of course, playing with the Climax tag, although he hasn't played for them for a while now, I do believe. He's going to be chilling out over here. I'm not entirely sure what his plan is. Like, what are you doing, buddy? I don't know. Luca, on the other hand, he is throwing out mortars in the hope of catching out Josh, but Josh is having none of it and dodging out the way. TurboJelly, he's getting his regen as we speak. Malura's there, but I don't think he knows. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. He is none the wiser of this cap route. Now he knows. He sees him. He's coming back now, and yeah, they knew he was there, and they said bye-bye. Take him out quite confidently. Meanwhile, at the Blood Eagle base, I think I just saw JP on the kill log. That is possible. I can't remember. Yeah, JP is just starting now, so JP was indeed on the kill log, so he was taken out by the defense from Diamond Sword. Sorry, defense from Blood Eagle. He's on Diamond Sword. So he's starting his route again. Looks like Luca has swapped places with Josh, as now he's on the middle bit. Looks like it's a bit of a downtime here. TurboJelly, he's starting his route. Demon Snail, he was just biding his time because JP got killed. That was why he was doing that. Well, he's pushing in now, so I can only imagine JP isn't too far out. Fingen and Dilly both taken down reasonably low. Hart and Luca here to finish the job. And looks like Fingen is going to go down. Yes, he is indeed. Dilly does have enough health to defeat both of them, so I'd imagine that he does remain. However, he gets the body block on Hart. Sorry, on JP. I didn't even realise he saw JP coming in. Well played by Dilly there. Meanwhile, at the other side of the map, we do have TurboJelly getting out with a route. His wasn't body blocked. He is taken down to pretty low health thanks to the sniper, but he does manage to get home and will be passing this off as soon as possible, I'm sure. Meanwhile, at the other side, and here, Fingen's trying to get a hero return, but it's just not going to happen solo. Meanwhile, Diamond Sword managed to get a return without telling me, the bastards, but Sound's here to maybe grab the flag. Bill Clinton's having none of it. Ground pounds him out of existence. We do have Crash, a very nice Crash actually, from hole 4. That's most of the team actually, but unfortunately they're just not fast enough, and the Crash is indeed fruitless. So yet again, we do see both teams setting up on their respective offensive routes. TurboJelly, he looks like he's considering what route to do. He's just going to think about it. Come on, buddy. Alright, he opts for, I'd imagine this will turn to a back, but it's a right setup, so, or I'd imagine a left from his perspective. Oh, well. We do actually have Sound. He's ready to do some disrupting. Yods doesn't seem to be aware of his presence, so he's not going to be pushing out to him. Yod's famous for pushing out really, really far. Speaking of getting really far, JP, he's home. He's capped this shit. He just gets out with a clean grab, it seems. Fingen perhaps was taken out at the right time, has only now returned to the stand. Maybe he's distracted. I'm afraid I missed that particular bit of action. Maybe I won't miss this bit now, as TurboJelly, he's just getting his regen as we speak. I'd imagine he's about through 3 seconds out from now. Malheur is wise to his trickery, however. He's coming in now, but yeah, he ain't going nowhere. So a reset from his side, and Diamond Sword take a lead of 4-2. They're showing their dominance here. They seem to be getting out with these flags more. JP, he's really is a great capper. So I'm not especially surprised. DrunkenJedi is of course also a good capper, but JP, he plays the Team Flamboyant, he caps the Team Flamboyant, and if you're doing that, chances are you're a pretty damn good capper. Surprised Sauron hasn't been taken out, though as I speak he is being sniped by Malheur. This does mean that Ubernoop and Dortmund are able to sneak in there and maybe get some surprise shots off. Ubernoop playing the Brute class. I don't necessarily know what offhand and pack he's running, but he's using the Looter Survivalist, which does make sense, as I imagine he'd be using the Shield pack, which is why you run Survivalist. But JP, yet again, without my permission, gets out with the flag completely just unhindered. Like, he was taken down, presumably by the sniper, but just gets right across. You know, it might take a while to set up, or at least some time, but it's actually not that long a map. I mean, the distance between that stand and that stand isn't as long as some people might think. So those routes that JP is running really are dangerous, and that's like the third cap at least that JP's gotten out with, just, you know, right all the way home. And there's Yep, there's Turbo on a route. Where's JP? Here he is. Looks like Hart might also be on a route. Yeah, he's also on a route, unless he's going to switch out with Nim Station when he gets here. I'd imagine from his speed that he is indeed also on a route. So double capping from Team Diamond Swords. DrunkenJedi going to spot Hart. I'd imagine, yeah, JP or Hart must have seen him. So I'm sure that the defense will know. Looks like the Dilly's doing a great job of pushing out to Demon Snell, who's swiftly taken out. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, DrunkenJedi, he's coming in his route, but Miller, he's putting some damage onto him. DrunkenJedi already taken down to only 300 health. At the Blood Eagle base, the flag is grabbed by Hart, but Fingon does get the stop. JP seems to have killed out, so I don't know what happened there, but over here, DrunkenJedi, he's out with the flag. 300 health left, about 180 speed. The chase is on, so it looks like Clinton will be getting the retrieve. Nicely conked, and there's the retrieve. So 5-2 for Diamond Sword. You know, Blood Eagle are holding out, but they do have a fair ways to catch up in only 7 minutes, so I do wish them luck in that. Of course, it is a best of 3, and we'll be seeing perhaps Arcs. We have a request from Josh, maybe because he's playing Sentinel, and Arcs is pretty easy to play Sentinel on. Ubernoop seemingly clearing for no one. There's no one is on a route right now, so he's just dicking about, it seems. Similar story from Demon Snell here. No, Demon Snell's on a Pathfinder route, but Fingon, he actually gets the mid-air on Fingon. Fingon missed the mid-air on him, so he's out with this. 280, 500 health. Looks like it's going to be another cap for Team Diamond Sword, kind of putting the nail in the coffin. Yod's actually trying to mid-air his own player because they're so far ahead. He's just dicking about and having some fun, and I'll be honest, I've done the same thing myself, so I can't really blame him. Meanwhile, JP, he's on yet another route for Diamond Sword. Not sure if they're any wiser. I think having a bad sniper, Josh, is hindering them a lot because he is not spotted. He's out with this full health. He discs to take his speed up to 290. Looks like they'll be capping this in the next few seconds unless they manage to get the flag out. DrunkenJedi does get the flag out. He's going to buy some time for his team. Yods is on the chase. Looks like JP is also throwing out some chain power as well. You wouldn't normally see the flag carrier doing that, but hey, whatever, man. Yods does get the, looks like Mello gets the snipe off, so JP's going to be looping around to his flag as Team Diamond Sword D up to prevent any E-grabs, and JP is going to... Miller snipes his own player! Oh wow, and Dilly nearly gets the retrieve. Miller really dicking about here from Team Diamond Sword, but it doesn't matter because it looks like they'll be capping this any second now, and there you have it, the final cap. 7-2 cap out in 15 minutes. Well played by Team Diamond Sword. Those back routes were just really way too dangerous, and Joshua's spotting was not up to scratch. I think those would be my comments on that particular match and why it maybe didn't go the way of Team Blood Eagle. JP getting a ridiculously fast route of 394. That is pretty damn fast. Hart actually grabbing at 356. That's a respectable speed. Yods getting 3 killing sprees. That's not unusual. and Malur going for assists, so instead of having his kills stolen, they're being stolen from him, which is justice, I feel. BM being thrown out by Bill Clinton, talking trash about Joshua's sniping skills. I didn't see Josh making... I didn't notice Josh doing that badly in terms of sniping, hitting shots. I don't know about that, but his spotting was definitely not that great, which I would attribute to perhaps the reason why they lost. I mean, when your sniper can't spot, and you really do need a sniper to spot, what are you going to do? It's really difficult. Demon's now calling no pain dance, and to be honest, based off the EU winter draft, I would be inclined to agree with him. I casted a couple of games, at least 2 or 3 games on the winter draft, and honestly, for the most part, it wasn't that great. And it looks like I'm not the only one who thinks so, as the map is rotated. I can only imagine it will be Arcs, because Arcs is a favoured map, and I wouldn't be surprised if they want to play it. As for how I think the next match will go, I honestly am not entirely sure how it will go. I mean, clear dominance from Team Diamond Swords with some fantastic routes, double, and I think there was only really double capping. Like JP and Hart would go on a route, but at one point it was JP and Demon Snail. So like I said, many cappers on that tier, which made it especially dangerous for Blood Eagle, especially considering that their sniper is not the best. Sorry, Josh. So yeah, I think on the capping side, Diamond Sword definitely have an advantage, and they seem to be doing an okay job on the offense clearing as well. So we will be seeing Arcs Nirvana. Hardly surprised, it is a favoured map by most people. Most people seem to enjoy it, and so looks like we're getting straight into it, as they're not even bothering to stack. They do have a whole 45 seconds left to get everyone on their respective sides, so I'm not entirely surprised about that. Yeah, it's a bit interesting to see how these teams fare on this particular map. I mean, Josh will have an easier time sniping. It'll be easier for him to spot, so maybe it'll be more difficult for Team Diamond Sword. But on the other hand, Malur, he's a great sniper, and so it'll be harder for the Blood Eagle offense to do their job properly. We have 20 seconds left. This is just waiting for one person on either side. 6v6 being called out by Demon Snail. It looks like they're opting to stack. That does make sense, as they wait for the last 2 people to join the server. So I'm just going to zip around because it's lots of fun. Whee! In terms of Rome, I think Yod's not as strong on Tartarus. I mean, obviously he played well. I mean, he always plays well. Let's just bring it up. Hang on. I think it will show. If I go to... will it show? Social profile, match summary. No, of course it was Rain Dance. So, unfortunately for me, it will not show the details of the last match, which is it's a shame. Actually, while we're waiting, I think I'll bring it up on the official Hi-Res website. So let's see if we can get this up. Alright. Okay, so just bring this up. Go to player stats. Okay. I think that's how you spell it. Still waiting on players. Okay, so this is Yod's. Recent matches, Tartarus. Here we go. Match details. So here we can see some of the specs about what classes people played, how long they played it for, how much damage they put out. So let's look at Dilly. Dilly played mostly Soldier with a bit of Pathfinder thrown in, put out 30,000 damage as Soldier and about 10,000 as Pathfinder. That's not too bad. Played mostly Soldier, as you can see. Let's see, Yods. He puts out 30 and only 5,000 as a Pathfinder. Who's the big damage dealer? Luca. He's put out a lot of damage. Dor also put out. I mean, fairly equal across the board in terms of damage put out, but you can see here only 13,000 total by Josh, so he's not doing especially well in terms of putting out damage. Ubernoob putting out a lot of damage. Let's see, 20k there, about 8.5, 7, 4,000, so that's 11, that's 19 and a half, so what, that's 40-ish k? So Ubernoob doing a lot of damage to the enemy team, even though he only got 4 kills and on Raider and 1 kill on Brute. So it looks like he may not have fragged in terms of getting the actual final kill the most, but he did a lot of damage, as you can see. Similar amount of damage, well, I say similar, a decent amount of damage being put out by Sauron, who gets about 30k off on the enemy team. Still waiting on the last person to join. Malur, he put out almost, he put about, let's see, where's Josh? Josh put out 13,000, Miller put about 5,000 more, so there's a difference in terms of that. They actually got the same number of kills, so perhaps Miller helped the defense out more in terms of putting damage onto the enemy offense. Not killing them, but making it easier for the rest of his defense to do that job. Looks like they will be swapping across, so I will just quickly change back. There we go. We will be starting now, as both teams have successfully switched across, and the match is starting. So on Team Blood Eagle, we have Josh, who's playing as Stop Tegel, Turbo Jelly, Sauron, Ubernoob, Dortmund Youngs, Sardilly as Dilly, Fingon. On Diamond Swords, we have Yoddanklai, Luca, Hart, JP, Miller, Bill Clinton, and Demon Snail. Hart calling out the fact that it's still only a 20-minute game, seems to be either sarcastically woohooing or he does actually enjoy it. Doesn't matter either way because we're doing it anyway. Demon Snail, he looks to be doing a route to begin with. He is spotted by Joshua. Not sure if Josh managed to get his regen, but the fact he hasn't got it yet, I can only assume he did, which is going to be problematic, though I imagine he can still run this route. He'll be back in around about 7 seconds. Josh still trying to get the snipes off. Meanwhile at the base, Hart the only one remaining, taken up by Fingon, and well, I don't have much confidence in Demon Snail's chances there. Meanwhile, Turbo Jelly, he gets out with the flag. He's taking down to 20 health. He is a sliver. Luca trying to get the kill, but Turbo Jelly actually opts to punt it. It goes reasonably far, but there just isn't enough support. Speaking of not enough support, Sauron actually does manage to grab it, buy his team some time, and another continuation from Dortmunder, but it is immediately conked by Yod, who will... he gets the conk, Hart gets the retrieve, well played by Diamond Sword, no dice for Team Blood Eagle. Fingon seems to be rather upset about this, but he's just going to have to deal with it. This is the second map for those only just tuning in. It is the second map of a PUG game that I'm casting in Europe, just because I wanted to, and it's good practice. And, well, it's fairly... I don't know, I can't really make any comments about this map so far. I mean, Blood Eagle did need to get a cap there, but Diamond Sword has some great crash, managing to secure that retrieve. So, I don't know, well played by them, but we'll have to wait a bit longer to see if I can make any comments about how these two teams are playing. We do see JP here putting some damage into Stop Tegel. Joshua as Demon Snail, he's going to be back in about 10 seconds, maybe a bit less. And I don't know, is Fingon aware? Yeah, Fingon knows what's up. He's checking behind him. He is being disrupted by Luca, but Luca's not doing enough damage. Fingon did actually get to kill Demon Snail. I actually missed that moment, and you can see Demon Snail's little corpse here. Meanwhile, Turbo Jelly, he's on the back now. Sauron's losing disrupts, but there's just too much Diamond Swords. I mean, look at all that. Look at all that blue. He's coming in back now, only going about 230. Gets a wonderful grenade off. Who was that? I think that was Yods getting an AP grenade off on them. Ubernoob, however, he was on a Raider route at the same time. Gets the Aqueduct bounce, but that is swiftly conked by Demon Snail. Well played by him, having the foresight to spawn as Pathfinder again in order to get conks off. So well played by Team Diamond Sword there, managing to stop both cappers. Sauron just going to llama grab this, getting somewhere, but Hart's going to get this retrieve. There is some crash from Ubernoob, but I would probably bank on Hart getting this retrieve here, and so he does. Ubernoob's crash just not fast enough. JP here trying to make something happen here. He's looking up for Josh, but Josh is actually over here on his stand, and he's going to have to move over there to do anything useful. He's going to be clearing for Demon Snell, who seems to be the main capper for his team this particular match. Demon Snell coming in on the left now. He is spotted by Stoptagel, who gets a nice snipe off from them, but he still gets out. He is low. We're going to rely on the chase, which is successful, as Dilly does manage to get off the necessary chain to kill him. Meanwhile, at the downward sword base, well, Turbo Jelly is about, I don't know, 15 seconds out, and I just don't see him getting out. I mean, Ubanoob's here. He can do something, but Ubanoob versus... Okay, he's going to opt to just alarm with this. Interesting choice. Maybe he's hoping that he's actually getting reasonably far with this. He's already in midfield. Mortar's coming out. Oh, what a beautiful mortar from Bill Clinton, taking out Josh's llama cap. But where's Turbo? It looks like it was delayed for too long. Turbo's just going to loop this. He will be... Maybe he'll see Luca? Nope, he's going to be sniped up by Malheur. Luca's on a route now. He's on a reverse back. This is what I like to call a reverse back, as it's still a back route, but you simply take the opposite side and setup. He's about going 230, lost a bit of speed here, still full health, but that's a full stand. And he got Heart got out. Oh no, he got body blocked. So this will be not going anywhere. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, Sauron is trying to make something happen by dueling out Clinton here, but Clinton's got, well, he's fat, so he's going to be surviving for a bit longer as Sauron ground pounds him, which I can't imagine is too fun. Oh, Bill Clinton getting a nice mid-off from Dortmunder, but where's the capper? Here we go, there's Turbo Jelly. He's coming in the side route. Doesn't look like they know he's here. He's got some decent speed, loses a bit of it. Not fast enough to prevent the cap there that I unfortunately completely missed. Sorry about that. So Diamond Sword get out. They cap the flag. Bill Clinton gets a super heavy block on the attempted cap. And Diamond Sword, well, they take the first one and they don't let up either. So well played to them so far. Meanwhile, Heart, 4 Diamond Sword, he gets out, full health, 270, nice Aqueduct bounce, but that thumper shot from Dilly knocks him into these buildings, I guess? I don't even know what to call them, and that means the Heart is not going anywhere. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, Sauron's here, maybe to put some pressure on anyone? I don't know, he's just shooting people for the hell of it, it seems. Jordankla going to be taking out Dortmunder, so no snipe killing for Dortmunder as he was attempting to take out Malheur there. Sauron, he's still dueling with Luca and Clinton, but with not much success. Actually, with some success. Bill Clinton's pretty low, but so is Sauron and Ubanoob, so I don't rate their chances as that great. There we go, there's the rest of the Blood Eagle guys swept up, and doesn't look like Blood Eagle will be grabbing anytime soon. Meanwhile, Demon Snell's out of the route. He has another Aqueduct bounce in the soldier suit this time, so he's got 1300 health to contend with. He's going about 250, so this is really dangerous for Team Blood Eagle. I say dangerous, I don't think they can do anything. Dort's here to maybe do something, but he's just got too much health, he's got too much support, and that is another cap. Turbo Jelly, he's going to turn his crash into a front to back, but he is swiftly sniped, and well, he's not got much speed, he's got not much health either. He's going to be taken out by the chase and sniper. So Diamond Sword holding strong. Looks like Heart's going for a bit of an unconventional route. Either that or he's just looping it. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here, but he's setting up on a reasonably long route. I'd be very disappointed if he doesn't grab with some very good speed. But it does mean that his offense is going to have to wait a while for him to actually arrive. JP not opting to play offense today. What's JP playing? He's playing Raider. JP's playing Raider offense as opposed to cap. Speaking of capping, Sauron, yet another Aqueduct bounce here today. He's being chained out. He will be finished off by JP, who just happened to be there at that time, who gets the retrieve. Meanwhile, Ubanoob, he's on his own route. He's going about 240. Blood Eagle flag is now retrieved. Looks like someone might have tried to grab it. Demon Slard warrant, and Ubanoob is body blocked. Ouch! Did you hear that? That sounded painful. But Turbo Jelly's here to maybe make something happen. Dortmunder, he's on the back. So lots of capping routes for Blood Eagle here. They realise they may need to make something happen because it just isn't working for them. But Diamond Sword know what's up. They know Dortmunder's on the way, so they wait for him to go past the stand before retrieving it. So, you know, intelligent play from Diamond Swords here at this time. We see Sauron here in the Pathfinder suit, going around 240, full health. Not, he must be spotted. Yeah, Yods gets, I think it was in mid-air. Either way, Sal's not going anywhere. Bill Clinton's actually rather low and is dead, but there's no one here to make anything out of this, so that's rather moot. Demon Snell, he's on a soldier back. He does get out. No conk successful. He's been chained up rather successfully. Nearly gets body blocked by the aqueduct there. That would have been very silly. That would have been funny to see. Snipes come out. So does Chainfire, but at Demon Snell, he's coming down. I don't think they can do anything. That's a third cap for Team Diamond Souls in the first 9 minutes, and we just have absolutely no... Well, we've had a response from Blood Eagle, but it's just not been good enough. They've thrown many cappers, but it's just every single time the cappers are taken out. And yet another route gets out for Team Diamond Souls, but is immediately conked, it seems. Ubernoop, he's coming in the back now. I think Ubernoop needs to practice his routes a bit, because honestly... He needs to practice. I'm sorry, Ubernoop. Turbo Jelly, he doesn't need to practice. He's coming in now. He's actually he's being sniped. That explains the state of his health. He's coming in now, only going 200 speed, but it doesn't matter because Bill Clinton's going to take him out. He's actually being dueled by Dort here. Let's see if maybe this will come to anything. Dort might be able to finish off Bill Clinton, but for what Kappa? Speaking of Kappa's, Demon Snell, he's out front to back. Looks like this was an actual route that was set up because he's got a decent amount of speed. He's full health. We do have Chase coming out from Turbo Jelly, but I'm not sure it'll be good enough, seeing as JP manages to chain him out. He was quite low in order to build up speed. We do have support from Luca. JP is also here, so any chase that happens is going to have to contend with them. Ubernoop, he's on a back now. He's maybe going to try and... Nah, this is going to be a cap for Uber who can do anything, so unfortunately for them... Oh no, Demon Snell fucks up or was knocked away, I don't even know. He throws the flag, it goes underneath the stand, he picks it up again. He's only just bought time for Blood Eagle, but he does manage to finish it off and cap it. Bill Clinton, in the meantime, did actually manage to get a mid-air on Ubernoop, so no cap attempts from them as Diamond Sword secure it, the 4th cap in the second half of this match. So again, clear domination from Team Diamond Swords. Luca gonna grab the flag, but that's not gonna go anywhere. JP maybe try and make something happen from it, but I doubt it. He seems content to duel out Joshua here. Diddy's gonna help out Josh, so JP will be finished off. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, we've got Sauron and Dort there here to maybe make something happen. Yod's opting to kill out, maybe to be more of help, probably because he's put out position. Hart looks like he's getting into a strike. He is indeed. Interesting, I've not actually seen Hart strike much before, so be interesting to see how he performs. Ubernoop and Sauron here maybe here too, and your Dort as well. Not too successful. Yod successfully taking out Dort. Luca taken out as well. Ubernoop being the only remaining person, so Bill Clinton will be on stands to stop Turbo Jelly, who's coming in on the soldier route now. Actually, he is aware, but he is not able to stop him as he's taken out in time. Turbo Jelly out 180 speed, about 200. The strike slows that down so much. Lots of damage done, lots of slowing done, nudging the flag. Some good striking seen from here from Hart. Ubernoop does manage to pick up the flag just to secure it for a bit longer, but Luca, with his fatty suit, manages... Oh, he's a raider. Never mind, he's still fat. Does manage to retrieve the flag, so Blood Eagle, not able to cap. That's rather unfortunate for them, but to be honest, considering the strength we've seen displayed by Team Diamond Sword, I am not entirely surprised. Dort gonna come on the back route now, body blocked by Yods, well played by him. So, yeah, I mean, I hate to call it when there's 7 minutes and a half left, but this is just, oof, it's not looking good for Team Blood Eagle here.
I am the greatest.
We've seen both teams setting up on their respective offense routes. JP is capping now for Team Diamond Snort. He's doing a Raider cap, it looks like. He's coming in and back. He's about 3 seconds out from grabbing. I think they are privy to his being here, but I think he just knocked himself up with that cluster grenade. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, well, I think he had a second capper. Nope. Oh, there they do. Demus now is going to come in on the soldier route here, so they will be grabbing this. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't go well for him as he's taken out by Sardilli. I don't know what happened there, but it wasn't good. Meanwhile, Dortmunder, he's out in the Raider, got a decent amount of health left, going about 180. So this is actually going reasonably well for Blood Eagle, but Yods and Hart are here to stop that. But he actually has enough health, and they're not hitting everything that they could be. So he may well actually cap this. Looks like he didn't have enough energy to go straight for the stand. He's actually playing really... it doesn't matter. He's... across... it wasn't across the map. Miller's only there, but he does manage to get the snipe off just before he caps it. But it doesn't matter. They managed to pick up the flag and secure the cap. So, 1 score on the board for Team Blood Eagle, showing that they are not completely impotent, though it might seem that way. DrunkenJedi hoping to make that even less of a stereotype about this particular PUG team. He is being chased here by Bill Clinton, but he's got plenty of health, so this should be reasonably okay with him. Hart is here to get a retrieve, but it doesn't matter because Demon Snail's out and he is fast, going 250 with full health. Meanwhile, Blood Eagle opts to perhaps D up and maybe protects this flag, but we've got JP, Bill Clinton, and Hart here. Bill Clinton kills himself? I don't even know. So it does look like Diddy will be able to hold onto this flag for a bit longer. So I think this is the first standoff of the entire map. So yeah, we're going to move into a standoff between these two teams. Demon Snail opting to hide behind the V-pad, with Blood Eagle also hiding behind the V-pad. I would have thought they'd go by the sniper hill over there, considering the spawn favoritism on this particular side of this map. But you know, whatever they want to do is their own prerogative. JP, he is here. What's he playing? I think he's playing Raider. Yes, he is. He's been playing Raider a fair bit lately as Raider cap and also offense. He's going to be hiding away, just waiting for Hart and Demon Snail to make their way over. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, well, Blood Eagle are nowhere to be seen, so it looks like Diamond Sword will be getting the first offense route off, with JP going in early, getting some good damage off, but there are 4 people here. Ubanoop hadn't left yet. JP taken out, Demon Snail taken out, Luca, he's the only person here. Looks like Hart is... I don't know what Hart's doing. Going for Ubanoop, who's gone AFK, it seems. Yeah, okay. But Dilly, Fingen, and Josh are there, so I wish them luck. Meanwhile, at the Diamond Sword base, we've got Malur holding the flag, supported by Yods and Clyde. I do wish Dortmund to the very best, because he's going to have his work cut out for him. Sauron's here to support him, but he's not actually doing that great a job as he isn't with him. He's a full 3 seconds behind as Dortmunder is swept up. Sounds swiftly follows him in being killed, so no dice for them. Yods is here to actually... Luca gets a mortar, it looks like. Well played by Luca. And Demon Snail here is putting some pressure onto Josh, who's playing Soldier instead of Sniper during the standoff. A wise decision, I might feel. JP conking him. This is dangerous. Luca might get this retrieve here, or Hart. Either way. Nope, Finger manages to pick it up. He's taken down to low health, and it's only Diamond Sword here. He actually mortars Demon Snail. That's an interesting tactic, but hey, he still gets the retrieve. And it does look like they are ready for the inventor for a retrieve, aside from the fact that there are 3 Blood Eagle players here, and DrunkenJedi gets the retrieve right in their faces, and it remains 4-1 with 3 minutes and a half left. Diamond Sword slipping up on defense there. Doesn't matter, because JP, he's out with a root. I say a route, I think this is kind of a semi-route, it seems, because he can normally go faster on this map, I do believe. He has got most of his health left, so he should be able to get home with some comfort, especially he is being supported here. But look at this crash from Team Blood Eagle. Dortmunder, Turbo, and Josh all here. Hart with a continuation of this, which is rather unfortunate for them, as they're all being swept up by Yods, who's just a beast. In terms of fragging power. Meanwhile, Ubanoop, he manages to get the flag out, or someone else did, and he's continuing it. Demon Snail here for a retrieve, but there's just too much red, and well, he's going to be dead. Luca throwing out some long-range stuff. Actually, a conk coming out. Demon Snail and JP getting the return, and capped by Diamond Sword. Wow, well played by them. 5-1. Was it already 5-1? I can't remember. It was either 4-1, 5-1, one of the two. Either way, Dortmund is out with the flag, but he's not going any further than about midway as JP manages to finish him off. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, I think we can confirm that this match has indeed gone to Team Diamond Swords, who have just shown dominance in general. I mean, just look at the scoreboard. The scores don't lie. And seeing as they won the first map, I don't think we'll be seeing a third, as they do play best of 3, and they don't bother with the third unless they really want to, which I think they'll probably just repick and start a new one. We do see Demon Snail here for Team Diamond Sword. Doesn't matter, because he was going to grab up a flag, but Luca's already on a route. If he can cap this in the next few seconds, it'll be a continuation grab, but unfortunately Luca isn't fast enough, just by a few seconds. A few seconds, that's really unfortunate. What's unfortunate for Diamond Swords, however, even more so, is 900 health, 250 speed. Sauron, he is out with this. He does have some chase, but he will have support, I'm sure. Actually, he has not much support at all. Hard getting the conk. It's just lying under there with tons of Diamond Sword players there. That's retrieved and capped. No, it wasn't capped. That was the cap before. JP's here to try and get the 7th cap, but TurboJedi does manage to get the retrieve. But it's kind of, you know, just for honor at this point, considering there's only 1 minute left. But yeah, 6-1, some clear dominance from Team Diamond Swords, which involves JP, Yods, Malur, Demon Snell, Luca, Bill Clinton, which is Equi, just his renaming of his account there, and Hart. So yeah, with I think Josh's sniping perhaps could have been better. On this map it wasn't as bad, I don't think, but especially on Tartarus, I think Josh is a big reason why they maybe didn't do so well, and just Diamond Sword just outplayed them. If you just look at some of the damage numbers, you'll see Hart. No, was it actually Ubenoob? Ubenoob for Blood Eagle actually last match put out like the most damage of any one person, which was surprising considering the fact that he was mostly offense, and yet despite putting all that damage, it still wasn't enough to win. We do see some last minute cap attempts from both sides, but with only 10 seconds left, I'm afraid that's just going to be all she wrote for this particular thing. Dilly going to pick up the flag and keep it going, but 3, 2, 1, and that is GG. Good games called out by VGS, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Diamond Sword, for a second time, win a map. So they win the second map and the first map, so that means that is the end of this best of 3. I hope you guys have enjoyed this cast of a PUG. I'm afraid I'm going to... if another PUG happens, I'll stream that as well, but in terms of VODs, I'm just going to stop this here and restart the stream. If there is indeed a second PUG. I hope you guys enjoyed this this cast, and that you would tune in for following PUG casts either tonight or in the future. My name is DrunkenJedi. I have been your caster and cameraman for today. You can follow me on my Twitch page as you are watching here right now. I also have a Twitter, DrunkenJediTA. I don't use it, but you can follow it if you want. I guess that's probably a smart thing for me to do. I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.